videos of cats. I don't like Fisk would just leave without doing anything to Ben. That's not like him. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Jennifer Lee, also known as GenXJen, and I'm starting out this reaction a little frustrated because I had a technical issue with my Chromebook. For some reason, just one key on my keyboard is not working. It's the number 2/@ symbol key, and I was trying to log into Disney Plus, trying to enter my email address, and I couldn't because I couldn't type the @ symbol. But I troubleshooted the issue and found a way around it. Found a way to turn on my on-screen keyboard, which is a feature I didn't even know I had on my Chromebook. I guess you learn something new every day. So I finally got logged into Disney Plus, and I'm finally watching the last 2 episodes of season 1 of Daredevil. I'm about to wrap up the first season, and the last episode, episode 11, left off with Karen apparently killing Wesley. I say apparently because it's just, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this. Wesley, you know, I mean, he's a character it's easy to hate, and I'm not upset at all that he's dead, if he's really dead. Yeah, I know he's very smart, and so I just find it so unbelievable that he would make such a dumb, careless mistake of leaving a loaded gun where Karen could grab it and shoot him.
That's just lazy writing.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the writing on the show has been excellent so far. So another thing I find hard to believe is that the writers would suddenly, for no apparent reason, just have some bad writing in one episode. So I think, you know, there's things, I'm thinking that things aren't as they seem. Did Wesley fake his death somehow? I don't know how he could have pulled that off, and maybe he's even smarter than I think. I don't know. I guess so. I'll find out in this episode if he's really dead. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled some kind of trick and everyone thinks he's dead, and then he shows up. I don't know. Or maybe I'm all wrong, and he's really dead. And I think I read it in one of the descriptions for either this episode, episode 12, or episode 13, that Fisk is seeking revenge for Wesley's death, but that could be just because he thinks he's dead. I don't know. I've talked enough about this. The only way I'm gonna find out what's really true and what's not is to watch this episode. But I also want to bring up, also in the previous episode, Matt found this guy named Melvin Potter, who works for Fisk unwillingly, who creates clothing and like clothing with light armor in it for Fisk, and now Matt wants him to make him something, and I'm assuming that Melvin makes him the Daredevil suit that Matt wears in future seasons. And I also saw the thumbnail for the final episode of this season, episode 13, shows Matt in that suit. So I know that Melvin makes that suit for him. And I just watched episode 5 of She-Hulk and did a reaction to that, so check that out. I'll put a link to that in the description and probably also somewhere in this video. You know, that episode had the clothing designer for superheroes on the West Coast, Luke Jacobson, and he's like an Edna Mode like character.
No kicks.
I'm happy that the MCU now has an Edna Mode. Yeah, and he's a self-proclaimed genius, and you know, when I was watching that, I was kind of expecting for there to be some mention of Melvin Potter, because I've just become familiar with this character. I've learned a little bit more about him because, you know, people on other channels doing reactions to She-Hulk have brought him up. And I hope that Matt does get him out from under Fisk's thumb. We'll find out. But I'm also wondering if Luke Jacobson knows about Melvin Potter's existence. I imagine he would, that he would be aware of any potential competition, even if it's all the way over on the East Coast. And when I saw Luke's shop, I was thinking Melvin should work there. He should be working for Luke, or working as his partner. Maybe Luke doesn't want a partner. Maybe he considered Melvin. Maybe Melvin wants to stay in New York. I don't know. But yeah, that's just it was just fun making that connection. I guess maybe Melvin is needed for East Coast superpowered humans. They need him there, and the ones on the West Coast need Luke there. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say in this preview for episode 12. Like I said, I just want to find out if Wesley is really dead. So without any more chatter from me, let's just get into this episode. Yeah, Karen has the gun. Is she gonna throw it in the river? Yep. Get rid of the evidence. But, you know, if it turns out that Wesley is still alive, then Karen's will be in a lot of trouble. Because he's the only one that knew she was there, and knew that she shot him. I don't know how this is going to work out. Maybe this speculation is all for naught. Let's just find out if Wesley is really dead. And is she able to sleep after this? Probably not. I think any sleep would probably bring nightmares. Yeah, looks like she's in REM sleep. Yeah, I think she was probably having a nightmare. She had that vision in her head. Who's there?
It's a difficult thing, isn't it?
Fisk?
Taking a life.
Is she dreaming? Is this another nightmare? Probably.
The weight, responsibility.
Because there's no way he knows. At least not yet.
The moments that they've cherished. The dreams that they've
I think this is a trauma and alcohol-induced nightmare.
It gets easier. The more you do it.
I think this is her own conscience talking to her in the form of Fisk. I think part of Karen's trauma here is that, well, she's now become a killer. Unless in the last episode when she said to Wesley, do you really think this is the first time I've shot someone? If she wasn't bluffing there, then she has, well, she's at least shot someone before, not necessarily killed someone before. But if she has killed before and now she's killed again, she's really afraid of, she's really afraid of herself. She's turned into a killer, even if the killings were justified. You know, she doesn't want to keep going down this path. So I think that's why she had that vision of Fisk. It was really just her own conscience talking to her.
It's okay. It's just me. The dick.
What are you doing here?
Last I checked, it was my office.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while.
Enough. But that was the end of my night. What happened to you after that?
Oh, if you only
Got nothing,
knew.
food,
It's a
drinking, and
long
dancing,
story.
or just the drink. No matter what's going on between me and Matt, that doesn't change anything with Fisk. I'm gonna keep digging. You can't just run around killing people and call yourself a human being. He's gonna pay for what he's done, just like you said.
This is...
Do we still have a copy of all that stuff?
She's
Ben gave
thinking
us
about
for
herself too, not just Fisk.
The man in the mask.
Foggy doesn't know that he got a little under Karen's skin there. Oh, it's Matt. He's looking a lot better. Wow, this is a tense situation. Foggy's just leaving.
Well, that wasn't awkward. You know, he thinks he got her killed. Elena.
He didn't.
Oh, man, yeah, it's
Try
not
telling
just,
him
for Foggy, it's not just this thing that's going on with him and Matt, it's also
Maybe if you two were
the
still
guilt he
speaking
feels
to each
over what happened to Elena.
It's his choice. Granted, something happened.
You can probably hear her heart beating really fast. 'Cause she is traumatized.
The world fell apart.
I'll get the doctor.
Why? Why am I here?
She has no idea what happened.
I made arrangements. When you're able to be moved, you'll be taken out of the country.
Wow, out of the country.
Are you coming with me?
No,
I think
she doesn't want to go.
They've located him.
They found, did they find his body? Is he really dead? Yeah.
Get your hands off me, moron. He called me.
So, he definitely looks dead.
Good they did, Leland. Good they did to him.
Man, I think he really is dead.
He got a call last night.
How could he have been so dumb?
From who? He ordered me to stay. He wanted as many men on you as possible.
Oh my god. It's not his fault. He's gonna kill him, he's taking it out on him.
Maybe this isn't the best time to be beating your men to death.
Yeah,
He did what he was told.
exactly.
I think they call that loyalty or something.
Good for Leland for standing up for this guy. Standing up to Fisk.
Clean him up.
Man, he could have cracked that guy's skull. Maybe he did.
Nova's accounts. Are they still active?
Yeah.
Do they think this is
Nothing's been touched
Nobu's
since
work
he
or
put up
the
the
work of his
smoke.
clan?
Gal.
Think this is her? Nah. My money's on the Japanese. Maybe they found out about your little bonfire with their boss.
Oh, you have no idea who did this.
You can go now.
Once Senator Cherry has cleared the last of the zoning issues, he can tear down the rest of Hell's Kitchen and build you better
He
tomorrow.
wants to tear down all of Hell's Kitchen.
It's a shame not
And he's having the
everybody will
people
be there to
believing
see
that
it.
he wants to help them. He wants to tear down their city.
It happens.
Put a lot of people out on the streets or just drive them out of the city
My
altogether.
daughter did this to Vanessa. To
That's
Wes.
his idea of cleaning it
Let's
up.
shake loose.
Scared the crap out of
You
him.
like making an entrance, don't you?
Yeah.
I need information.
Yeah? Haven't heard anything about a man in a mask beating on bad guys lately. Thought maybe you'd quit on us.
I'm still here.
No, he was just recovering from being beat up.
And I'm guessing tearing down Hell's Kitchen isn't cheap.
Interrupting the cash flow may
So
slow down.
Matt knows what Fisk is trying to do.
But it might knock him off balance. Get him mad. Maybe enough to make a mistake big enough to matter. I got something I'm working on. Might help push that bald prick over the edge.
Bald prick.
I want you to keep your head down until it's
Good choice of words.
Oh yeah. Vladimir's brother probably thought the same. Point taken.
Yeah, Ben knows what happened to Vladimir's brother. He knows everything.
It's cold. You should get yourself a better coat. How about you get yourself a better outfit? You're gonna keep running around out there.
Yeah. Get that suit. Is Melvin making the suit?
Where is my super suit?
You know that buffalo wouldn't make me a vodka martini. I had to settle for just vodka.
Wait, she can be, you gotta ask nice.
Yeah, don't call her a buffalo.
You want a martini? I'll get you a martini.
What I want is not be in this petri dish a second longer than I have to. Why are we meeting here?
You just insulted one of Foggy's favorite
My
places.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. I thought this was a booty call.
You remember the tenement case that I came to Layman and Zach about?
Yeah, Mrs. Cardenas.
Oh, she got her name right.
Carnitas again.
I'm not a complete asshole. I heard about what happened to her.
Yeah, but that's only half the story. Her tenement was just one building that was targeted. There's dozens of others across Hell's Kitchen, maybe hundreds.
Targeted by who?
Is he bringing Marcy in on this? Is she gonna believe him?
Okay, I gotta go.
Wait,
I don't think she believes him.
Fisk, I can't talk to you about this.
then don't talk.
Oh, that firm represents Fisk.
Read. 5 minutes, please.
People keep scaring the crap out of Ben.
Why haven't you published a story about what Fisk did to his father?
I told you I'd think about it.
It needs to be out there, Ben.
I don't think people are gonna believe it.
I think they know. And we found his mother.
Is she gonna tell him what happened?
Bill Fisk owed money to Rigoletto. My source remembers
So that's,
anything about
yeah,
this.
that's what he's been
Piece of the
researching.
story we can prove. From there,
There isn't going to be a fraud.
you said you think they might know that we went out to St. Benazet. How?
It's just a feeling.
No, it's not. Tell him the truth. You can trust him.
Sometimes they're right, sometimes not.
No, you have to trust me on this, Ben. We need that story out there before it's
You
too
want
late.
him to trust you and trust him too and tell him what
Post
happened.
yourself on the net. Don't need me.
No, believe me.
Maybe she just doesn't want to burden him with that knowledge.
When they find...
That was longer than 5 minutes.
Where did you get all this?
She really got into
Some
it.
of it, Matt and I turned up working the tenement case.
And the rest of it?
The Devil of Hell's Kitchen.
You're working with that prick that blew up half the city.
You read what's in there. He didn't do it. It was your
Is he
client.
going to convince
My
her of
client
that?
has been all over the news trying to help the city.
So
Yeah, she
there's
believes those
nothing that's been
lies.
going. Remember what I said when I came into Layman and Zach to discuss the case? About how you used to have a soul? That wasn't just a jab, Marcy. I remember how much you cared. About the law, about what was right. Before the clothes and the expense account scrambling to make partner.
You're asking me to commit career suicide.
I'm asking you to trust me. One way or another, Fisk, Owlsley, anyone connected with what they've been doing, they're going to get what's coming to them. And there are going to be some hard questions about how much Layman and Zach knew and when they knew it. This is your chance to get out in front of that. And take your soul back.
Wow. He has faith in her. Now he's following the music. Matt's a better tracker than Prince Humperdinck.
I know you want to stay, but it's not
Oh,
safe
he's getting
in
his
St.
mom
Vincent.
out of there.
There are people. They
Gonna hide her somewhere else. She's not happy about this.
Brought me a piece of zuppa every night before I went to bed.
they have zuppa in Italy, Mother. The real kind.
I don't
He's
know
sending her to
anything about
Italy?
it.
Is she gonna tell him who came to visit her? Or describe them?
It was the last phone call that he... Do you remember what you talked about?
Is she gonna remember?
Mother,
She doesn't even remember talking to him on the phone.
Such a beautiful day.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It seems like Fisk is never gonna find out about this from her.
Coming in?
I had a rough morning. I'm gonna need a day. Listen,
Oh,
I'm
what
working
happened
on
to him
something.
now? How did he get? Did he break some stitches? Oh yeah, that's probably what happened with all that running, jumping, and flipping.
Read what his mother said about what he did when he was a kid?
She's a sick old lady. She probably thinks Nixon's still in office.
Run the article. It'll sell papers. It's sexy.
Yeah, like Ben told
Sound like a
Karen,
Will I learn how to be one?
this is not going to be enough. People aren't going to believe
I
it.
can look at sometimes,
Physics
sure.
people could spin it
Land a story that makes a difference like Union Allied.
to make them
most of the
look
time.
good.
Land a story that makes a difference like Union Allied. But most of the time.
Wow, everybody's listening
Working
to
for
this.
paper, I might as well be wearing lipstick and a red dress.
Take the rest of the week. You're suspended.
Look, Jess,
Oh
take another
wow,
look at it.
suspended.
Fisk is leaving a trail of bodies, and if we don't stop
Wilson
him,
Fisk is spending millions of dollars trying to save this city.
Oh, don't believe those
You
lies.
should drop the Woodward and Bernstein and try writing a story about that.
how much is he paying you?
Oh,
Ever since
yeah.
Union
Fisk
Allied,
does have control of the
I
media,
can't
and
give a
and
story.
Ben has suspected
That's
that he
about
might
what's
have
really
control
happening.
of this paper that he works for,
So how much is Fisk paying you to keep it that way?
and he's confronting his
You
boss.
can't get any of your crime pieces into the paper lately. It's because they're shit, Ben. Just like that one. And I think, deep down, you know that too. You know what?
No,
Forget
they're
about
not.
the
I think
suspension.
he is
Clear out your office.
being paid by Fisk.
I'm done trying to.
Did Matt just take someone down? It's Matt. He is silently taking people down and working his way farther in. Another one. I think you're about to get beat up too, dude. Yeah. These people have no idea what's going on. Oh, Gao has spotted him. Everyone's freaking out. Well, she really has control over these people.
Maybe all this really was that nut in the mask.
Poisoning guns aren't the way he operates.
Just the
Yeah.
guy off enough. He'll stop.
Dumb it.
Matt got away from all these people. I was worried that he was unmasking. Uh-oh. Matt is facing Madame Gao.
All those people. You took their lives.
No, they blinded themselves.
Why would they
How and why would they do that?
Faith
in you?
Did they do that for her?
in something beyond the distractions of your world.
She somehow brainwashed them into doing that?
That from them. Now, they will have nothing.
You're gonna tell me about Fisk.
Wow. She's tougher than she looks. Wow, this whole place is coming apart now. These people need to get out. Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Most impressive.
Yeah, he needs to go. That whole operation was exposed. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it's Brett. He knows him. He doesn't know this is Matt.
Slowly. You're the guy. The one that killed Blake and shot those cops.
He's friends with this guy. He doesn't want to hurt him.
Detective Blake, or shoot those cops.
Man.
Off on the dirty, working for Wilson Fisk, along with a lot of others in your precinct. I'm not the bad guy.
Then what are you?
I was detained by unfortunate events.
You speak English now?
Oh yeah, he didn't know that before.
Do what you want. I could honestly care less.
He's just tired of all this shit.
This isn't gonna matter.
Wilson suspects.
Not yet. That could
Suspects
change.
what?
We knew the risk.
What did they
And the
do?
reward. If his woman were to be removed as a distraction.
I should have just had her shot.
They're behind the poisoning.
Yes?
As far as I know.
Then our path was the
They were
correct.
because
Except
they
for the part where
thought
she's
Vanessa
not
was a
dead.
distraction
Sure.
for Fisk. They were trying to
Woman
kill her, get her out of the way.
Yeah, she's a real mule.
So that's why Leland didn't drink
What
his
about
drink,
Wesley?
and then he was acting like, I was almost poisoned. Oh my
Found her in the
god.
basement. Where the hell are you going?
I will visit my homeland and reflect upon the future.
Home? China?
So she's just gonna disappear?
You want to run away together? Or just run away?
Yeah, he's been fired.
How long we
Yeah,
been
he
together?
just wants to leave.
Hudson thinks it's a pile of shit.
You straighten him out.
We got into it. You let me go.
Good. You never needed
Wow,
that man.
she's happy.
You never needed that paper.
Yeah,
You only ever needed
he
a
can
story.
do well on his own.
Go tell it.
He should start an internet blog. He can write it
Oh,
anonymously.
there's this thing called the internet.
Yeah.
Reach a whole lot of folks. Huh? More than you ever could at the bulletin.
The internet's all gossip. Noise.
So cut
No,
through
it's
it.
not all of it.
The world needs Ben Urich to tell the truth.
Yeah, he can
Anyway, he
cut
can.
through it and get the truth out.
You quit?
Not exactly the way it went.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Karen feels responsible for this.
Hasn't been for a long time. Just too damn stubborn to let it go.
Really think
He's
Allison
looking
was
at the
taking money
positive.
from Fisk?
Don't know. Explains a lot.
So,
He wasn't sure, but he accused his boss of it
I might
anyway.
start a blog. Yeah, that's all you kids do
Yeah.
these days.
Start a blog.
hated that.
I'm going to write about all of it
Wow.
tonight. Get it out there. This wants to sue me. Guess I know a couple decent lawyers.
We, locking this now?
Yeah, she's there alone.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea to lock the door.
He told me if I'd have to push the people that I care about away
Is he talking about Stick?
if I wanted to be effective at what I do.
He told him that his friends were, his relationships were a distraction. And they could be in danger because of what he
No, I
does.
didn't. I had a really shitty night. The kind where you think you've seen the bottom of humanity. And the pit just keeps getting deeper. You know? I can't do this alone. I can't take another step.
Wow, he's breaking down. Is he gonna reveal to her, oh, that he's the man in black? The man in the mask?
You're not alone. You never were.
I've made mistakes.
What is happening here?
Years since I was a boy.
This is another vision. Ben is having a vision of him now.
Isn't always enough. Get out of my house. I'll leave.
He's not really there.
But first,
I think
I'd
this
like to
is
have a conversation.
Ben's conscience
Off the record, of course.
talking to him in the form of Fist, just like what happened with Karen. I think he's having some doubts about putting this story out there.
I thought that your days of being relevant were past.
for thinking
Is this...
that.
Is Fisk really there?
I'm truly sorry.
Apology
It's-
accepted.
He's not acting like himself.
You know where the door is.
Sitting there talking to Ben calmly and rationally.
I know you lost your position at the bulletin.
So did
News travels fast.
the phone call that Fisk received, was that Ben's boss?
Union ally.
So he is on Fisk's payroll.
I didn't want to be surprised.
And he told
by
Fisk
any
what
word
happened, and now
specifics.
he's here. He's really here talking to
Somebody has
Ben.
the paper on your payroll.
As I said, I tried to learn.
So
from
Ben
my
was
mistakes.
right about his boss.
And do you think that rambling on the internet will change anything?
People seek the truth, no matter where they find it.
That may have been the case when you and I were young. This world around us is preoccupied with celebrity weddings and videos of cats.
Videos of cats!
Issues that matter.
Yeah, I think Fisk is right, unfortunately. More often than not these days, people are seeking what makes them feel good, what supports their opinions and what they want to think. And they don't want to have to think too hard, use their brains too much. They just want to be happy in their comfortable little corners of the world. So yeah, but Ben still has a faith in the way things used to be and the way they still are somewhat. I don't know. Is this gonna stop him from writing what he was gonna write? I don't know.
I'll go. Just one more thing.
I don't like Fisk would just leave without doing anything to Ben.
Were you
That's
alone
not like
when you
him.
spoke to my mother?
Oh, so he knows. How did he find this out? Ben's not gonna reveal that Karen was there too.
As I received the call.
Oh, it was Ben's boss that told him. He knew about it.
Were you alone?
He shouldn't have told his boss about it.
Yeah. I was alone.
Wesley, was that you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, Ben
You're a man of principle,
knows nothing
of
about
conviction,
what happened to
I understand.
Wesley.
You went after my mother. That's not something that I can forgive.
He didn't know what he was going there for. Karen tricked him.
But that is my mother that you brought into this, Mr. York. My mother.
Now Fisk is getting really angry. He's really showing his anger now.
So I am not here.
I'm
to
surprised that
threaten
he
you.
kept it under
I'm here
such control
to kill you.
until now. Oh shit. Now he's acting like Fisk. Shit. This is horrible. Is Ben really dead? He was just about to write that story and his wife needs him, and now Karen's gonna feel responsible for this. She's gonna be even more traumatized. Recently I was actually spoiled on the fact that Ben Urich dies in this series. Thanks a lot, New Rockstars channel. I'm gonna call you out on this. I watched a recent video. I think it was just yesterday. I watched one of their reaction videos to She-Hulk episode 5, and they brought up the connections to Daredevil and talked a bit about Daredevil, and they did not include a spoiler warning before they revealed that Ben Urich dies. They didn't say how or exactly when. They just said that it was really early on in the series. It was too early on in the series, in their opinion.
You just ruined it.
I didn't want to know that, but unfortunately I heard it. Like I said, there was no warning, so there was nothing I could do about it.
I'm not erasing everyone's memories, not again.
I still didn't know how or when. I didn't know if it was going to be in this season, but apparently so. And that is just horrible. He's dead now. Shit. Wow, so Wesley is really dead? How can he be so stupid? And now Ben is dead, and wow, Karen's gonna be even angrier and even more traumatized when she learns about this. She's gonna feel responsible and feel extremely guilty. And Ben's poor wife, what's she gonna do? Who's gonna take care of her? Maybe Karen will, but is she gonna be psychologically able to do so after all this? Psychologically and emotionally able to take care of anyone, including herself? Matt's gonna be even angrier and even more hell-bent on revenge against Fisk when he finds out about Ben's death. And Melvin is making his new suits, and he's gonna wreak more havoc on Fisk's plans to basically destroy Hell's Kitchen under the guise of improving it. And this episode also revealed that Leland and Madame Gao were working together, and they were behind the drinks being poisoned at that benefit. And Leland, the whole time, he was playing dumb. And I remember now that he was the one that encouraged Vanessa to get a drink at that benefit. He was trying to kill her, and he was acting completely shocked that there was poison. He was like, there was poison in my drink. I'm so glad I didn't drink it. But he purposely refrained from drinking it. And he was also playing dumb about Madame Gao, saying that he didn't know if she could have been involved. He kept saying to Fisk and to Wesley that his money was on the Japanese. I guess he was using them to distract Fisk, have him looking that way instead of looking at him and Gao. Maybe he was trying to start a war between Fisk and Nobu's clan. I don't know. Wow, a lot of shocking reveals in this episode, and next we have the season finale. Well, I have no predictions for this. Is there going to be even more shocking reveals? I know that we're the Matt's new suit that Melvin makes is probably going to be revealed. Other than that, I have no predictions. I'm going to wrap up my preview for the season finale here and just get right into it. Oh, crap. Is this Ben's funeral? There's Matt and Karen. Is Foggy there too? And Ben's his poor wife. And his boss. Okay, I have to say something about Ben's boss. Why did he... I mean, I know that he knew about Ben's visit to Fisk's mom because of the story that Ben handed to him. But why did he tell Fisk? I mean, did Fisk threaten him to get it out of him, or did he just willingly tell him? Did he not realize that would very likely get Ben killed? Does he feel any responsibility for this? Or did he really believe that Fisk is a good guy? You know, I think he'd be sorry. My cats are kind of fighting in the background here. You can hear them growling. Okay, stop it. Stop. But as I was saying, you know, I guess he really thought that Fisk was a good guy trying to help the city. He was believing those lies, but he should have been smarter than that. Because why would somebody who's truly a good guy with nothing to hide have any need to control the media? That's all I have to say about that. Karen feels so guilty. She pushed him to write that story, but he wanted to do it too. If he didn't want to do it, he wouldn't have. Now the rest of the staff at the Bulletin who witnessed that confrontation between Ben and his boss, and now they know that Ben is dead. How can they not think that Ben's boss, their boss, was somehow involved? Oh, man. She probably really feels the need to apologize to her. Yeah, they've never met. But yeah, she does remember Ben talking about her. Yeah.
He thought you were something else, where you wouldn't let go until you got to the truth. He admired that.
Yeah, I know.
He never got around to having kids.
She respects her for that too.
If we had, I think he would have wanted.
It's such a nice thing to say. She doesn't blame Karen, but Karen's probably gonna blame herself.
I think it's my fault.
Yeah.
What happened to Ben? I pushed him into a story that he didn't want.
No, he wanted to write it exactly. He wanted to do it.
He was a reporter.
Yeah.
That's what he lived for. And he passed doing what he loved. He took out a policy years back when that River Wilder story turned ugly. He always took care of me.
Yeah, because he knew that this could happen someday.
Still is.
What if he finds out that I was with Ben at St. Benazet? What if he finds out that I spoke to his mother too?
Yeah, I don't think when Ben's boss spoke to Fisk and told him about Ben going to visit his mom, I don't think he would have mentioned Karen at all. He doesn't even know Karen, and I don't think Ben would have told him that Karen was with him or that anyone was with him. There was no need for him to. I'm pretty sure Ben was smart enough not to tell his boss anything that he didn't need to know. And when Fisk confronted Ben, he said that he was alone when he went to see Fisk's mom. So I really don't think he would have ever mentioned to his boss that anyone else was with him. So, but of course, Karen is scared because, of course, she would be. If there's any chance of Fisk finding out that she was there too, she's got to be terrified.
If that happens, we will deal with it.
Yeah, how are you going to deal with it?
It's just the numbers. I'll have Leland take a look at them.
You can't trust Leland.
Just to make sure.
I'll wait till he finds out that Leland tried to kill Vanessa.
What's the word on what happened with her?
Looks like she's in the wind.
Is Leland playing dumb again? Like, I don't know what happened to Gal.
The ally we thought.
Bullshit.
Maybe she's not.
She's not the ally Fisk thought she was, but his hands are shaking.
Your hands shaking.
Because it's freezing out here.
Why are you sweating, Leland?
Oh my god, he can't hide it.
I figure you'd find out sooner or later.
What's he gonna tell him? He's gonna spin some lie?
What's a guy gonna do?
Wesley found out, didn't he? He confronted you. And you shot him.
Or he's blaming
I had
Leland
no
for
idea
Wesley's
what
death.
happened to Wesley. I wasn't a part of that.
But you had something to do with the benefit, didn't you? You
How
and
does
Gal.
he know?
She's gone.
You're stealing from me?
He figured it out.
Poisoning's at the benefit, were just to make it look like someone was trying to get at you. But you were never the target.
Well, Vanessa was the target.
Vanessa.
Wow, why would he tell him this?
Blame us?
Oh, you're dead, dude. You are so dead.
You've been distracted, emotional, erratic. We just wanted to nudge you back on track. But
You think he's gonna accept this? I think this is gonna make him any less angry.
So we will be parting ways,
Why is he letting him continue to talk?
and I'll be taking half your assets with me.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna let you.
You think that I would let you walk away?
Yeah.
After what you've done?
That's exactly what you're gonna do, because I have Detective Hoffman. Hoffman never
He has
let the
leverage
city
against
after he
him.
murdered his partner in the hospital. I scooped him up, squirreled him away for a rainy day. If I don't check in every 24 hours, Hoffman gets dropped off to the feds.
Hoffman has a lot of
Tells them
dirt
all
on
the
Fisk,
shit he's been up to.
Hoffman,
but would he have to reveal that he killed his partner?
I've spent my entire life hiding assets overseas from pricks like you. My son and I will
Now he
be
gets
just
to say how
under the
much he's
transaction.
hated Fisk all along.
Disappear.
I knew
That's why I'm
Fisk and all the
taking money.
people he was working with would
Go your
turn on
way.
each other sooner or
Mine.
later.
We on the same page?
no. I don't think we are.
I don't think that's gonna do much against Fisk.
You hurt her! Wait! You hurt Vanessa!
Yeah, you're gonna die. Why would you stick around long enough for him to kill you? Obviously dead already. And all these people, as smart as they are in other ways, so they're really dumb in some ways.
Want to talk about it?
Yeah, my priest, Foggy. Who you might have met if you showed up for Ben's funeral.
Karen upset?
Ouch.
I was on my way to the service. I got a call from Marcy.
From Marcy.
She's been helping me. Copying files from Lehman and Zach on the quiet.
Wow, she's actually
Whole
doing
stack
that.
of documents on their dealings with Fisk. And Owsley at Silver and Bread.
Ben is dead, Foggy. Because he got dragged into this, and now you're doing the same with your ex.
We're being careful.
Yeah,
This has to stop. This has to.
they're putting themselves in danger too.
I have to stop this.
Man, does he think Ben wasn't being
Before
careful?
there's no one left to bury.
That much more careful than Ben do you think you could be?
How do I stop it? By using the law, Matt. Like you told me and Karen to do. That's how we take him down.
We thought Nelson and Murdoch were over.
Well, apparently not.
The last thing I need is to be seen chumming it up with the enemy, especially ones bringing cigars from my mom.
These are the good ones.
So all the other times you were buying cheap.
I think
I'll reach out to the CI, see if anybody's got
Oh, he's talking about Hoffman. They're corrupt cops helping Fisk find Hoffman.
nothing else you can give us.
And Matt knows what's going on.
And this guy isn't even listening.
Honey, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I don't matter. The way things are going around here, I'm thinking about taking an early pension. My mom's
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would do that.
The only cop in the force we don't
Get
think
out
wears
while you
on us.
can.
Never. They're looking for him. Detective Hoffman? He's alive. From what I can tell, Owsley has him holed up somewhere. This one's been found. Bad.
Hell yeah, he does.
Wow, he picked up on all of that?
Only if we.
If he turns, I won't just bring Fisk down. It'll prove your man in the mask isn't the asshole everyone thinks he is.
You really think
Yeah.
you'll get Fisk? Even if
Another
you
reason to find him.
You're not going to the 15th, are you? I trust Brent, but he's just one cop. He couldn't have.
No, he lied to Karen.
I know how you feel about what I do, Foggy. This is the part where law meets reality. You don't
Yeah.
want to ask or risk losing Hoffman. And Fisk wins.
Yeah, Foggy's been trying to convince Matt that they can solve this by just using the law. But Matt's never going to fully accept that. He's still going to keep doing what he's doing, still believing that the law can only go so far, and sometimes other methods are necessary.
Hey, Carl. I'm wondering where you got to.
Decide. Won't make a difference. He owns the cops. I mean, Debbie fucking does not all of them. Turn yourself into Brett Mahoney. You can trust him. And he knows a couple of lawyers that can't be bought. They can help you.
Yeah, trust him. What choice do you have? You can either try to survive or be sure that you're gonna die. He's doing it. He's showing up here. Wow, he's...
I've taken money. A lot of money to do things for Fisk. I'm not the only one. Cops, lawyers, judges.
He could take a lot of people down with what he knows.
I know of.
I'm a senator.
Names, dates, I want it all.
Yep, they're gonna get it all out of him.
My partner and I.
They're getting the corrupt cops. Fisk is, the ones on Fisk's payroll, they're getting them out of there. Say bye-bye to all your pensions and benefits and your careers in law enforcement. Oh, they're getting him too. Ellison. And what? And her too? Was she involved too? Is it just her, not Ellison? Did they not know Ellison was taking money from Fisk? Maybe he wasn't. Maybe it was her all along. Marcy's happy. She's happy to be involved in taking these people down.
Make the arrangements.
Fisk's empire is crumbling.
Responsible for the bombing.
Wow, the whole city's gonna know that he was responsible for the bombings. He's blaming this mysterious masked man.
Now everybody knows what kind of ass
Yeah.
Fisk really is.
We are the ones that made it happen. Give us.
And Marcy. And Marcy. God bless her designer pups.
Maybe she's not that bad.
Sense of closure for the ones we lost.
For Elena.
At least they didn't die for nothing.
And everyone else, that son of a bitch is hurt.
Saw the traveler. They moved to the other side of the road and continued on. And then a Levite, the religious functionary,
Oh, he's telling the story of the Good Samaritan.
saw the dying traveler.
A few people just passed him by, and then finally someone stopped to help.
But then came a man from Samaria, Samaritan, a good man. He saw the traveler bleeding in the road, and he stopped to aid him without thinking of the circumstance or the difficulty it might bring him.
Why is he telling this story?
The traveler's wound. He did this simply because the traveler was his neighbor. He loved his city. And all the
Oh,
people.
come on. Are you really that self-delusional? You really believe that you're the savior for this city?
I always thought that I was the Samaritan.
Oh, really?
I am the ill intent who set upon the traveler on a road that he should not have been on.
What? Something can happen here. What's happening? Who are these people? Are they trying to free Fisk? Oh, shit.
What appears now to be some sort sort of firefight involving the FBI transport carrying Wilson Fisk. Janet, can you confirm what we're seeing?
Shit, it was all too good to be true.
Sitting here celebrating.
Yeah, Fisk is not gonna be taken out that easily, locked up that easily.
You know, where are you going? We're not leaving you.
Back to my place, make some calls, see what I can find out.
We'll drop you.
You live on the other side of
Yeah,
town.
I don't think he's really gonna go back to his
Hang on,
place.
I'll get him a cab.
Wait, Foggy!
Taxi! You heard what's going on out there? You can't go forget your black pajamas.
I won't be.
Black pajamas.
Again, anyway, but I'm asking you to trust me, Foggy.
Is he gonna go get his new suit from Melvin?
Where is my super suit?
Alright. Don't be a hero. Just don't get killed doing it, okay?
I don't know who you assholes think you are, but if you don't back away, I swear to God, I'll put a bullet in this fat son of a bitch!
You two are outnumbered, dude. Oh. What? Did he just shoot his partner? Oh my god. Fisk had a man on the inside in that truck with him. Hey, it's Melvin. I think he's finished Matt's suit. I knew he was going to go get his suit.
Black parts will give the most protection. Red might deflect a knife, depending on the angle.
Might.
Might not.
Thank you, Melvin.
Betsy,
Yeah, you got to keep your promise to him.
be safe now from Mr. Fisk.
I made you a promise. I intend to keep it.
It's the new suit. He's hearing the radio.
Thank you. I know this has been a difficult chapter in our lives.
We'll be together, that's all that matters.
And if I'm not there,
Why does Vanessa still want to stay with him after all this has been revealed? She's a fool.
15 minutes to the drop.
Ooh, Matt's got him. Was that like a spear that he threw through the windshield? He's never seen him in this his suit before.
What you told me over the radio that night.
He's revealing to him who he
Everyone
is.
deserves a happy ending.
He's turning his own words back on him.
You!
Wherever you run, Daredevil will find you.
I wanted to make this city something better.
Oh, come on. He knows you're full of shit.
Beautiful. You took that away from me. You took everything.
No, you were trying to take everything from
Kill
people.
you.
Just because of your own selfish greed and lust for power.
Take your shot.
Matt is delivering a beating to Fisk. Fisk can't beat him up like he did before now that Matt's got this suit with the built-in armor.
This city doesn't deserve a better tomorrow. It deserves to drown. And it's fulfilled.
Now he's telling the truth.
People like my father. People like you.
He's so angry at his father, and he's taking it out on the whole city.
You think one man in a silly little costume
He's got the whole city behind him.
will make a difference?
The city knows that Fisk is the one that, behind all that destruction. And the masked man was just trying to stop him. He was framed for everything that happened. Wow, that was quite a blow.
Police!
Is that Brett?
Show me your hands! Do it! Show me your hands!
He has no idea who. He's never seen
told you before,
this suit
Sergeant.
before.
I'm not the bad guy.
Yeah, if he told him who he is.
It's you. This man was a fugitive from the law, and I stopped him. We good?
Yeah, he knows. Brett knows that Fisk is the bad guy.
15 Sergeant
Escaped
Central.
from custody.
Be advised. Wilson Fisk, under K.
He's
North Alley,
calling
4,
that
6, and
in.
10.
They've got him.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hey, so what am I supposed to call you when I file my report?
Yeah. He's not going to answer your question.
Daredevil. That's what they're calling him now.
So
The man
the
in the
media chose his name.
Daredevil?
You like that? Made it up myself. These weirdos all gotta have a name now.
Serious upgrade.
I don't know. I think the horns are a bit much. There.
It's better than the black pajamas.
What do you think?
Much better.
I think I'm glad I
Oh,
pushed
they
it
put
out
the
of
sign
trash.
back up.
Nelson and Murdoch. Avocados at law.
Avocados?
She doesn't get the joke.
Which I do not have time to tell you. I promised Marcy I'd help her find any job since most of the partners at Lambert and Zach are under indictment.
You getting back together?
No.
Wow.
I don't know.
Raymond and Zach is pretty much gone under, I guess.
There's been something in your voice. It's been there for a while now. I thought whatever it was, whatever's been, thought it would get better once Fisk was put away, but
He knows she's hiding something.
it hasn't, has it?
You put him away. Yeah. But it won't bring back Elena.
Oh, that's what it is.
Okay.
Or Ben.
Or erase what we've been through, or what we've had to do to get here.
So I think her killing Wesley is a part of it. It was something she had to
Decisions
do.
I'd give anything to go back and change,
She's still hiding that from him.
but I can't. None of us can. It's like I told Foggy, all we can do is move forward. Together.
The city's got a new protector with an awesome new suit. He's still hearing the screams of people who need his help. And there he goes. Wow, so now Fisk is in jail. How long is he going to be there? From the few things I've heard about the Daredevil series, I have heard that Fisk is in jail at the end of the series, which lasted 3 seasons. I didn't know that he was put in jail at the end of the first season. So is he gonna break out of jail this time and then finally be put back at the end of the 3rd season? I guess. Wow, what's it? You know, I thought the last episode was shocking. This one blew it away. So many shocking and surprising twists and turns. I know it seemed too good to be true when they were celebrating Fisk being arrested and all his people being arrested too. But it was only about halfway through the episode, so I was like, something's going to happen. This is not the end. This has not been resolved. Fisk had a rushed proposal to Vanessa as he was being taken away by the feds. And apparently she's accepted the proposal. It was certainly not what she had in mind. So are they gonna be buried somehow with him in jail? I don't know. He could be in there for a long time, but apparently he is. I mean, if he is gonna have to be put back in jail by the end of the series, and obviously he gets out somehow. Does he run off somewhere with Vanessa? And why the hell is she staying with him? I mean, I think she believed at first that he was really a good guy. I mean, she bought into his lies and believed he was really trying to help improve the city, that he really loved the city. But then, near the end of this episode, he finally, when he was in his fight with Daredevil, he finally revealed the truth about what he really thinks. He stopped lying and said he really thinks that the city deserves to be burned down, and all these he hates all the people as much as he hates his dad, and they all did. None of them deserve to live in this deserve to live there, and he wants them all out so he can build something that he thinks is more beautiful, and for the people who for his people who he thinks deserve a beautiful city. And to hell with all of these other people in Hell's Kitchen. And Karen still doesn't know Matt's secret identity, and Foggy is Foggy still probably wants to tell her, but out of respect for Matt, he hasn't, and I think he's gotten most of his trust for Matt back. They seem to have mostly repaired their relationship. Foggy has reluctantly accepted that he's going to have to let Matt continue to do what he does. He's going to worry about him, but he can't stop him. And Foggy is proud of Matt. He likes the Daredevil name and the suit. I mean, he has to hide the fact that he knows who he really is. But he's proud to have a Daredevil as the protector of his city. But he thinks the horns are goofy, though. And Marcy has got her soul back. She looked really happy that she was a part of taking all these people down, all these corrupt people in so many different areas. Cops, politicians, people in varying positions of power who were not true public servants. They were just serving themselves. Well, I think this was an amazing finale and an amazing end to this season. I really enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed watching it along with me, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know in the comments what you think about the end of Daredevil Season 1. Let me know in the comments what you think of Daredevil Season 1. Maybe point out some things that I missed, or just or tell me things about Daredevil comics that tie into this. I'm always interested to hear about stuff from the comics. I'm not really into comic books, not nearly as much as other people. I just don't have time to get really deep into that, but I love hearing about that stuff and how it relates to the things I watch, and I would really enjoy having a discussion in the comments. I love getting comments. I love responding to them, and so please do so, whatever's on your mind. And if you enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. I'll be continuing reactions to the She-Hulk series. As for Daredevil Season 2, I'm not sure when I'm going to start it. Because, I'm still doing reactions to She-Hulk, and very soon, in a few days, I'm going to start doing reactions to the new Star Wars Andor series. So those two things are going to take up a lot of my time. I'm going to try to fit Season 2 of Daredevil in there somehow. So just be patient. It'll come sooner or later. So thank you for being here with me, and I hope you had a good time, and I hope you come back to my channel for more content. So I will see you next time. Bye for now.